Hello everyone. Today we will travel together to the beautiful country of New Zealand, known as the paradise of adorable sheep. Let's explore the exciting journey, from breeding and caring for these special residents, to the process of harvesting each soft strand of wool. From there, we'll see how these simple sheep wools are transformed into wonderful products, carrying the essence of nature and the skilled hands of humans. If you visited this amazing country and toured the sheep farms here, leave a comment below to let us know your thoughts. Now, let's begin this emotional journey together. According to FAO data, the global sheep population is currently around 1.4 billion, playing an important role in the total global livestock population. The 1980s were the golden age of sheep farming in New Zealand, with a ratio of up to 22 sheep per person. However, according to a 2024 survey, the sheep population in New Zealand has decreased to approximately 23.5 million. Sheep farming is not only an important economic sector, but also provides food, raw materials, and jobs for many people in New Zealand. Sheep are bred through two main methods: natural mating or artificial insemination. As soon as a lamb is born, providing it with colostrum from its mother is the top priority. Colostrum is rich in protein, fat, and antibodies, which help the lamb grow strong and healthy. Within the first 24 hours, a lamb needs approximately 500 milliliters of high-quality colostrum. After the first day of nursing from their mother, lambs switch to substitute milk, starting with 140 milliliters every 4 hours. Over time, the amount gradually increases, reaching 500 milliliters every 4 hours as they grow. A few weeks later, lambs start practicing eating grass, dry straw, and drinking water. By 3 months of age, they confidently wean, ready to step into a lively and independent life. When lambs reach about 3 months of age, this is an important time to ensure they are healthy and safe. Vaccinations against common diseases such as tetanus and enterotoxemia act as their first protective shield, helping them develop strongly. At the same time, tagging each lamb's ear is a way to identify them for better monitoring and care. Regular trimming and inspection of hooves are essential parts of sheep health management. Hooves should be trimmed at least once or twice a year, depending on their growth rate, diet, and living environment. Hooves are usually softer and easier to trim during wetter times of the year, such as spring. This also helps in early detection and treatment of potential issues that commonly occur in wet conditions. Sheep typically graze on short, soft vegetation such as grass, clover, alfalfa, legumes, or certain types of shrubs. Alfalfa is a primary food source, rich in nutrients, and is often added to pasture fields. Sheep spend about 7 hours a day grazing. In addition to fresh green grass, dry hay is also a favorite food of sheep. Made from various grasses or legumes like alfalfa and clover, when mixed with silaged corn or peas, each meal becomes a rich source of nutrition, supporting digestion and helping the sheep grow healthy and full of vitality. Regular shearing is an essential task to help sheep stay comfortable and healthy. Removing excess fleece not only reduces the risk of overheating, but also protects them from skin diseases and parasites. At the same time, The soft wool also brings high economic value to sheep farmers. Sheep shearers not only require skill, but also incredible dexterity and speed. With practiced hands and swift movements, they complete the shearing of each sheep in just 30 to 40 seconds. Every stroke of the shears is not only precise, but also reflects respect and care for the sheep, turning what might seem like a routine task into an art of remarkable finesse. Once the sheep have been neatly shorn, they are released into a chute and returned to the pen, where they are sprayed with a blue liquid to prevent lice and other parasites from infesting their bodies. After being carefully shorn, the soft wool is collected and fed into a baling machine. It is tightly compressed into large wool bales, each weighing nearly 200 kilograms, ready for its journey to the spinning mill. After the wool bales are transported to the factory for cleaning and processing, it is then passed through a machine that loosens and aerates the fibers, helping to remove small dirt particles or plant debris. This step prevents dirt from entering the washing machines and reduces water usage. Next, the wool is washed to remove grease, dirt, and other impurities. The washing water is maintained at a high temperature and supplemented with detergent to clean the wool effectively. The initial wash tanks remove the majority of dirt and grease, while the subsequent tanks thoroughly rinse the wool with cleaner water. After being washed in water tanks, the wool is transferred to dryers. The dryers use hot air generated by steam to ensure the wool is evenly dried. Once out of the dryers, the wool is inspected to remove any remaining impurities. Next, the wool passes through dust filtering machines before being baled for the next stages of processing. At the factory, the wool is carefully sorted and weighed in preparation for blending different fiber types, such as natural white wool and dyed black wool, to create unique colors. Next, the raw wool undergoes a carding process, which interlaces and aligns the fibers into a smooth wool sheet. These sheets are then divided into strips, compacted through rollers, and rolled into roving, marking the first step in the complete wool yarn production process. The completed roving is transferred to the spinning frame, where the fine fibers are stretched, combined, and tightly twisted to form strong wool yarn, known as yarn. The finished yarn is then carefully wound onto spools, ready for the next stage of the process, weaving into fabric sheets. The weaving process uses two main types of yarn, warp and weft. The warp yarn serves as the foundation, arranged closely together in parallel rows, typically consisting of about 2,500 threads, forming a sturdy base for the fabric. Meanwhile, the weft yarn is interwoven between the warp threads according to a fixed pattern, binding them together to create a complete fabric sheet. After weaving is completed, the fabric is inspected to remove any defects before further processing. Fabrics with fringes undergo a special treatment where the wool fibers are twisted and secured in place with thread. The fabric is then washed and treated to soften the wool fibers, while also enhancing moth resistance or machine washability if required. Finally, the fabric is cut into individual products such as blankets, shawls, or other accessories. The edges of the fabric are finished with secure stitching, and labels are attached before undergoing a final quality inspection. Thank you for watching our video and exploring the journey of caring for the sheep and creating amazing products from their wool with us. If you found it interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to watch our next videos.